What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? What's up, TikTok? And what's up, Sedera? What it do?
What did it do, Jeffrey? Am I muted?
No, I can hear you just fine. Just
Oh,
fine.
something just popped up saying
And
something about unmuting. What's up, Jeffrey Jordan? It's time for my girls, Fatima and them. Is that the name of the show? It's called,
oh
no, it's not.
yeah. Oh
Is it called Fatima and them, or is it called something else?
yeah, Team Talk. Yeah. Team necessary.
Some people will call it Sisters.
Oh yeah.
I call it Fatima and four other girls.
Okay, okay. I'm here for it. I am here for it. Let's
You know,
get
I'm a
right
little
into it.
annoyed. I
What's your
know that we haven't gotten started yet, but look at this. So as the show starts, they still got this really old image up there where Fatima ain't one of the girls. Fatima at this point needs to be in there at the very opening when they start talking about previously on Sisters, right?
like why are you so bent on that? She's not a sister. Come on, she's not a
She's
sister.
she's a star of the show.
But
You're
she's
not
not a
putting her in the
sister.
same category as
Um,
Zach, right?
she's not a sister. Oh, she's like one of the fellas, like one of the other cast members.
No, get out of here. So you're putting her in the same category as supporting. She's Zach and Pam
Wait
and
a minute, but that was even a bad example category of Zach because he got his own show. So what are you talking about?
so
He's a
is she,
heavy
but
hitter.
on this show,
Yeah, that was a bad example.
you're putting her in the same. I don't put her in the same category as Zach on this show. Zach is a supporting role of one of the
She is
girls.
too. She is too. She is too. And that's just your mindset because you think about it. Zach is in almost every episode of Sisters. So like get out of he's in almost every episode of Sisters,
Would you put her on the
you
same
know?
level as Pam?
Who Zach?
Fatima.
No, because Pam don't get that much screen time. I mean she's getting more, but you already know that Pam has not been a fan favorite. So
But so you know, so I'm just bugging, thinking that she needs to be on the intro.
I mean, she's in a lot of promos. I mean, she's got her own show. Like this, I mean, she's got her own show. I put it that way. So I think you've been a little unreasonable. You know, she's a fan favorite already. That's why she got her own show. But this is Sisters.
All right, I don't see her as supporting, but it's all right. But in all of the other images, it's the five of them, all of them, all of the promos, all of the new things. It says Sisters, and it doesn't have Zach. It doesn't have any of the other. It just has these five women. She's in all of them.
But she's not a sister. So let's move on. You already know she's not a sister. So
Season 8, episode 2, Tea Time. I don't know what the tea time is referring to. I forgot where we left off. But Tea Time, these names, they be bugging. You ready to get started?
yeah, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
The phone lines are open in case anybody wants to call in. Feel free. Let's get to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well done, here.
Thank you.
You're going to regret not cooperating when you had the chance, Andy. Mark my words. Oh, and don't leave town.
Pause it.
See? Five women.
Um, first, has Robin's acting got what? Target. Has Robin's acting got worse? Like it's just like Jesus, and it's almost he's almost matching Andy's acting. It's just so choppy. So
Yeah, that
I
was
don't
that was that
know.
was bad.
It's threw me off.
That was bad.
And aside from that, it's like Robin. He's coming back full on vested into helping Andy, the girl that screwed him over. Let's not even talking about the fact that she screwed him over, but he's got nothing better to do.
Well, he does kind of
Like
owes her because she participated in that menage a trois.
that benefited both of them. What do you mean? Are you trying to say, he uh if a see Sir Darrell, so if a woman has sex with a guy you, you owe me. You owe me. You got some of this cash register.
I mean,
You
that was
owe
pretty
me.
cool. That was
So
pretty cool.
is that mutual? Is that mutual?
That was pretty cool what she did. That's all I'm saying.
Ah, so she owes him. Okay, I'll go with your backwoods line of thinking. But yeah, that's it. That's all I had to say.
His acting was pretty bad right there. I gotta go say that. He didn't take time off and brush up on acting lessons. But I'll be honest. I mean, people hate when I say things like this, but it's the truth from my perspective. Really good actors don't seem to get cast on the on in Tyler Perry shows. So I think that if anybody really trains as a professional actor, they're going to have a hard way to go, which is why I'm shocked that I can never say her name right, but Karen's the lady who plays Karen, she is a phenomenal actress in my opinion, and it blows me away that she got that job. So I think that for most people, if they're really good at their craft, they're not going to work at it. They're not going to get hired on Tyler Perry's set, or they got to act differently. Because remember, oh, you didn't watch the Have and Have Nots, right? That wasn't your thing.
I watched it.
Okay. Well, at the end, the guy who was from the Cosby Show, who was working at Trader Joe's, I keep
I
forgetting
remember.
his name.
Yeah.
Well, he's a good actor too, but when he was on a Have and Have Nots, he turned into like a silly actor. Like it did, his acting
Well,
chops went way down on that show.
no. He was. I mean, like he went on hard times. I'm not even gonna get into that. But uh, he played a different role. One I was not used to it. Because his name was Elvin on the Cosby Show, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken. His name was
Okay.
Elvin, and after the Cosby Show, I don't remember seeing him in anything else. Uh, on the Haves and the Have-Nots, he was I don't know some kind of businessman, lawyer.
No, he was
I
a
forgot
he
what
was
his
a politician, or he wasn't an actual
politician.
politician, but he worked in the world of politics.
Yeah. Every time you would see him on the Have and Have-Nots, if I recall, he was always fixing himself a drink or something like that.
Mhm.
So it was an easy, they gave him a little easy role.
Yeah,
He didn't have
but
to
he
do
could
too
have
much.
he his performance was that of a bad actor or a non-actor, where I think that he
Not
had the ability to do better.
not to me. I think he did exactly what the way they wrote it.
Well,
Him
that's my
make fixing
point.
himself a drink.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that in order to get these jobs, you have to. They're not written for real actors.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry about the chaos that's ensuing. Let's get back to it. I'll be right back.
What's up, Al?
Take a minute and chill.
Yeah, the right option. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me.
Wait, where are you going?
Oh, that's what I do when I chill.
Dan.
What was it? Is that like catching an attitude because you can't have sex? Is that like okay? Like, do you think that's okay? Like if a guy is denied sex, usually it's like, okay, I'm not going. Most guys, do you think most guys in a relationship actually get upset because they can't have sex versus a
Yes,
woman?
yes.
But in the same way though.
They don't show it as to that extent. But
Okay.
women are just so not used to this happening to them at all that they don't have any practice handling that situation because that's not their reality ever.
Right, because it's almost like, how dare you? If you don't, you must be getting it from somewhere else, right? That's
Maybe, but I don't think it's even that deep. It's just really, you know, I mean, I'm not trying to change the subject, but we live in the United States of America, and if we are driving, most of us, except Jeffrey, doesn't have this problem. But if we're driving and we see that we're close to empty on gas, We know that if we're on a highway, at the next exit, there will be some gas stations. We just know this. This is what we've come to expect. And if we, 3 exits, 4 exits, 5 exits, we just can't find any gas stations. And we're like, what the hell is this? I've never experienced this before. It would frazzle us because we have become so accustomed to gas stations and fast food and all of these conveniences being at the end of every corner. And now we're going blocks and miles and not finding that. We would not know how to handle that. That is what women, whenever a woman wants sex, she can get it. And she's become accustomed to that. And she doesn't have a foundation to know how to handle that answer not being yes.
So they tend to have more options, right?
They tend to have more options. Women, really attractive men, and famous men. No matter how attractive they are, they have
That's
more
true.
options. And when they can't get it, it's just confusing to the brain. Their brain, they don't have a neural net in their brain on how to process that.
And it just comes out in anger because I got a best friend. And when that kind of happens, it comes out like almost as like lashing out, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
You know I didn't invite you in my home, right?
That's because you're rude with no home training. I've learned to overlook it.
You gonna talk to me about home training? The hoe that was best friend?
Oh.
Pause it.
Is that what you think?
I was gonna ask, like, why is Tamara still a thing? Why, like, I'm tired of seeing her character because her purpose on the show has been expired to me. You know, the purpose of her initially was to play a prank on Hayden to make him be a fool. You know, and that was kind of entertaining for a while, but now it's like her being around makes zero sense. Her coming back to his house, showing up after this big fiasco makes zero sense. Her
Yep.
strolling in and him actually letting her waltz in there, as fine as she is, but it was like, really? And it looks like he was about to skip town. So I don't understand what the conversation could be about that would keep him around when you know that she's just a snake.
Yeah.
You know, I don't get
Yeah.
it.
And what is the reason for even keeping her character around at this point?
But that's what I was asking. And I said, are we making is she some kind of fan favorite? Are we making her a regular on the show?
Well,
I mean, Hayden doesn't need anybody. Everybody doesn't have to be paired up with someone. Because
correct.
I think we like Hayden. We like Hayden when he's alone, when he's
Yeah.
hungry, when he's
Yeah.
focused, when he's a jerk. I don't like to see him happy. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't like to see people miserable, but I don't want to see him happy.
Yeah. Hayden, we can see him
We got
miserable.
plenty.
I mean,
Huh?
I really like Hayden, and but I don't want to see him
Right.
happy. That doesn't, I'm not crazy.
And it's not even a real happiness. It was a false sense of happiness because he knew to a degree who she was, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Hmm.
But Gary was. I wonder what the police will say when I tell them exactly why they should put Gary's good friend, Hayden Moss, at the top of the suspect list.
How you feeling about the episode so far?
It's retarded. It's stupid. That last scene just took off like 3 points when I scored this. Like just that scene alone, like giving her a leg to stand on. They could have. That didn't even make any sense. Like if I was hating, I'd be like, okay, like who are you? Who cares what you got to say? I'm about to skip town. What do you like? I don't care what you say. What? Oh my goodness! Like they just apparently they want to keep her around. Okay, but it's got to be more than just her lounging around his house. Those days are over, right? Like, because anytime we saw her, she was hanging out at his house. Hey, baby, I didn't cook nothing. Let's have sex. She was just at the house. She wasn't doing anything. She wasn't other than having sex with Gary, which I still don't know why she was doing. I don't know.
You're supposed to be at work.
What? Why? Why I gotta stop? No.
No, I can't right now. You know, I just harvested my eggs.
So, okay.
Baby, okay, go down. Relax. Okay? Hello, the doctor said that penetrative sex for the next 2 weeks is gonna be kind of painful.
Wait. So they actually had to throw all of that extra dialogue into the script to say penetrative sex. You know, like to distinguish penetrative from other variations. That is hysterical to me. Like they actually took that much effort in the script to throw the word penetrative inside of there. You don't find that funny?
No, not really. I guess it's different things you can do, and he
There are a
wanted
lot
to
of things
do
you
the
can do.
right. So, you know, uh, I want to know where this is going because we I think we talked about this the previous episode about their relationship. Like, are we gonna talk about the elephant in the room?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what's up?
We don't
Like,
know
well,
what
let me
happened.
see. Let me see. Yeah.
No clue. Have we seen Karen? Did we see her last episode? We
Yeah,
did.
she
We
was.
did because Pam came to her house with to pick her up or brought her coffee or something like that. We saw her.
You been random today.
Well, I was just wondering if we'd seen everybody. That's all, because I didn't remember seeing Karen.
Your favorite almond croissants. Ooh. And peppermint tea.
Well, sweet, man. Thank you so
Ain't
much.
nothing in
What
there.
the hell happened to Gary?
There is nothing in that cup. You could look at the way they hold that cup. Look at the way she moved that cup around. As a coffee drinker, who knows cups and the way you have to balance that out with weight. Like it's not even water in there. There's just air in that cup. Look at this. This is absurd.
Can
I'm
you
offended.
enjoy the episode? Can
I
you
am
enjoy the scene?
offended right now. Look at this, Jeff.
And peppermint tea.
Well, sweet, man.
Get out of here. That cup would have
What the hell
tilted
happened
all
to
over.
Gary?
TKO, Gary orders. Wait. So he ain't died from the stab wound?
Nope. Just saw the report on my phone. He is still alive. He's at Vanguard Hospital in ICU. It's touch and go.
Man, he's too evil to die. Okay, so what's the plan?
Pause it. Pause it.
Well, we
I could have done without this scene. You notice how differently they write Zach on Sisters versus Zatima? Hello?
Yeah, I mean, I need you to elaborate more.
They write he's different on the shows. You know what the freak I mean? Jesus, he's angry on Zatima, and here he's just like got time to be home doing arts and crafts. It's like, Gary freaking knocked Fatima on the ground. I'm still on that. He's still alive. Oh, let me go to the hospital and finish the job. Zach on the Zatima is he is angry, full of anger and hate, and wants to kill everybody. Very different, but I mean, you know what I mean. But for some reason, you just want to act weird.
I just wanted you to elaborate so I could see exactly which angle you were coming from. That's all.
Whatever.
I don't know why he's so mean to me. People, Jeffrey Jordan hates me, and I don't know what I did.
okay.
Except you ain't gotta do nothing under yours.
Tag.
What?
Seriously.
Seriously, what?
Seriously.
You got time?
No, I don't.
You got time?
No, I got time.
Everybody, we are on season 8, episode 2 of Sistas. This episode is called Tea Time. You're watching it with Daryl as the co-star and Jeffrey Jordan as the headliner. Let's get back to it.
Why were you about to marry Gary right before he was stabbed? I need to know this. Did he have something over you?
How did you know I was being questioned in the first place?
Right.
Pause it. Question with a question. Question with a question. We already talked about this before. Why is she being so cagey? Why is she still protecting this information? Why is she not
Yeah,
telling him?
I could not answer that question. It makes absolutely no sense at all.
Like
None.
even if you're gonna tell on yourself, you know that this guy's here to help you. Good God.
Yeah, it's beyond stupid.
That's it.
That's the past. I'm just happy you're here now.
I'll always be here when you need me.
Pause it. Pause it. I'm so over the cat and mouse with them. I'm so over that. I'm gonna blame him. He's stupid for even entertaining it. I'm back. I'm happy that you're back. She still didn't answer his freaking question.
Yeah,
You
right. Even
know,
after all that, she didn't.
the two freaking legal people. You're supposed to be grilling her because that's what's gonna happen to her, getting her prepared. Like, listen, let's cut the fat. What's going on? It's just so I hate this cat and mouse. It's tired. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of them. So now she's gonna be between uh uh her fiance Gary, Robin, and the other one Jordan. So she's gonna be juggling three guys, right, so to speak. Because you already know if he's back, he gonna have sex with they're gonna have sex if Robin's back, right?
Yes, they are.
They're gonna have sex, and Jordan is still gonna be a puppy dog. Still I don't know. Still after her, but still kind of worried about his sister. And then I still think Andy's gonna have sexual tension with Gary too.
Oh, she will. Something will go down where she will still, Gary and her will still do that.
Because she likes it to a degree.
Oh, absolutely, she does. Even if
Yep.
she's pissed.
Hey, I'm going to the fertility clinic later.
Oh my gosh. How did I even forget?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, your fertility appointment is this afternoon.
Yeah. After they take my sample, it's only a matter of time before I make your dream of becoming a mother
We have our
come
answer.
true.
So what was it?
Yeah, but it's not.
Okay. Um, I thought the whole point of her doing this whole thing was just to store her eggs because she didn't have she didn't have anything wrong with her, right? She just the time was ticking, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So why is he getting his specimens stored now? Why aren't they just having sex and having an old fashioned pregnancy then?
Because it might work, it might not work. Maybe because she's already started the process. Maybe, the storyline needs to go in that direction. But the the
It's
they
I mean,
I
it's a
think that he
cost, right?
I it's not nearly as much as what she's already paid.
I know, but it gets even. This is so stupid. Like, I'm not even getting on the fact that he's all of a sudden. Remember, we talked about somebody that does a 360 in life, and so he's on board with being a parent now, which it doesn't work that way. An adult, if you don't want kids, you're not all of a sudden gonna be like, oh, let's do it now. You should be scared
But
when somebody
also it
switches
doesn't
like that.
this doesn't mean that she's going to have them at this moment. So they fertilize the eggs and then they just freeze the whole thing. The embryo just sits there.
Okay, I get that, but for most guys, there's no clock ticking, so he wouldn't have to do that,
He would have
right?
to stay. He'd have to stay with her ass. He got to stick around.
Right. But
So this just solidifies that I want to be the father no matter what happens with us. I want to be the actual father of the babies. And then you'll have a bunch of babies in a lab someplace that whenever she's ready to have her baby, she then has them implanted back into her.
but this is so stupid because it sounds like he wants to be. Well, let's let it play out. Let me hear more first for the people that's gonna be mad about the pause and play.
Are you kidding me? Now look, I may not have wanted children when we first met, but the longer we're together, the longer I become open to the possibilities. And besides, I cannot imagine a better mother for our future children than you, Miss Sabrina Hollins.
Pause it. Pause it. Do you agree with what he just said? Like he's the longer that they're together, he's more open to the possibility.
It's a stupid line, but how can I disagree with it? That's his truth.
That's that's I want to say that's the novelty. I can't put it in the words like a novelty because Sabrina right now, she's gorgeous, she's sexy. He finds her attractive. You know, everything's he has a thriving business, so it's easy to be like, "I'll do anything for you, baby." But knowing that he doesn't want, he wants to skip that part of life of someone having kids and someone being moody, someone possibly gaining weight. He's not gonna look. I'm assuming that he's not gonna like those parts. That's that's what I think. When someone says they don't want to have kids, they're active and they want their partner to be active. So that's why they want to skip that part of life, which is nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, once she gets pregnant and she's not active anymore, she's not the face is not what he's used to. Is he gonna look at her the same? No, I don't think so. I don't know. This is just stupid to me. It's stupid. It doesn't make sense. I don't. I know it's just a TV show, but I don't. They could have got somebody else to be like, listen, it doesn't quite work like that, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm having trouble with a lot of parts of the writing this season.
Oh, and another thing. When your woman wants you to make love to her because she's had a long day, a hard night, going through a lot, feeling stressed, hurting, you do it, you just do it.
Listen, I
You
wanted
pony
to.
up.
Man, what if it was a guy actually? What if this scene were totally different? And he was just sitting down talking to her, and he was just like, "Look, when your man wants them, you just do it. You just pony up. You just do it. If I've had a hard day at work and I come home and I want some, damn it, you just do it." Would that be taken very well on this show or any show?
Man, if I say something, somebody in the comments when I post this on YouTube, a real man would go for it. Unless you want to tell me something. You know,
I wanted, but I was just worried that it'd be
I was
this.
gonna use your dick as medicine because it's just that good and become addicted. The next thing you know, I'm just a dick fiend.
Yes.
So she's just said dick twice, but earlier they bleeped out all of the reference to the dick, and this is the same episode.
did they?
Yeah.
Did they?
Yes. That's so wild to me. So I don't know whether or not this is a slip or they can only say dick so many times inside of one episode. I don't know. But this is an interesting thing to me.
Thanks, baby. Thanks.
Pause it. Something just came I thought about something. There's still some people who say Karen isn't over Zach yet. Do you feel that way?
Yes.
that she's not over Zach.
Correct. I feel that way.
Okay, so I guess of course, I'm in the minority, but why do you feel that? Because I feel like after the time jump, there has been close to no contact. Yes, only time will tell if we're gonna see Crazy Karen again. But it seems after that time jump, there's been a ceasefire. That I haven't seen her after him or trying to court him. Have you? Unless I'm missing something.
You're not missing anything. She's still a woman. She's still a woman. She is now in a situation where she's able to control it a whole lot better. And she's able to pretend like, she's just moved on, and that's probably going to be for her best nature. But no, as hard as she was, that time jump is not far enough for her to actually be over him.
All right.
To talk.
Look, all I'm saying is if Andy would have kept it 100 with my boy and kept her ass away from Gary, none of this would be happening.
Let's take
Pause
the
it.
conversation.
Pause it. I love this scene here, even though it was a lot of fluff. He laid it out there so smooth, so in your face, like Andy was trash, did his best friend wrong, but he wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. As far as they know, all they know is that Andy is a trollop and and did Jordan wrong, and Sabrina being a good friend, she's not gonna call a spade a spade. She just kind of looked up in the air like she knows wrong, but as a best friend, I guess you don't talk badly about your best friend in front of company. That's how I look at it. I think Sabrina knows Andy was wrong, but she's just not gonna. She just doesn't want to discuss it. Um, I really like that scene. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I hated the scene until you just said that, but it gave me some context.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm just saying I don't like it was a stupid scene, but they could have narrowed it down to just that part to where he was just like, your girl is trash. She did my boy wrong, which is true. You know, she did.
Well, your man got to go to work. I'm going to use this Andy drama, use it to my advantage. I'm going to see you later, okay?
Go get him, baby.
You know I will.
Pause it. Even this scene is so stupid, but I'm just gonna try and break it down as best I can. So even if this was just sex or whatever, why wouldn't she like afterwards? Why would he be leaving her in the house?
He wouldn't. This is stupid. And
You
he's
know,
like back in love with her now because they had some
right?
time.
All right, and then secondly, Sir Darrell, wasn't he had a whole suitcase packed, ready to skip town? What did she say to him to make him want to stay? What was that?
That's the phone lines. Caller, go ahead. You interrupted Jeff.
Good
Oh,
evening.
Jeff
Good
was
evening,
in the
gentlemen.
middle of speaking and you interrupted it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that. My bad. My bad.
But go
But I
right
no,
didn't.
ahead.
you fine. Go ahead.
Do I have the floor, Jeff, or you want to finish?
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You know, this is your show, Jeff. So I always concede to you and take a back step.
Oh, really?
Don't want to get on your bad side like I'm always on Darryl Roberts' bad side. So
Right?
I'm very easy to get along with. I don't know what he's talking about.
that's what they're calling it these days. But okay. But all right. So Tamara, that's her name, right? Tamara. I keep forgetting her name. Tamara.
Yeah.
Now you tell me Hayden can't be that dense. They're making him the sorriest simp ever in the history of Tyler Perry shows. he can't really. He has to be acting and playing a game also. He can't really still, after all of this, have any kind of feelings for her. Her panani can't be that goddamn good to have him open like that. Come on now. It's just so blatant that she's a scam artist. Now maybe initially he didn't know better. Okay, give him the benefit of the doubt. But he's known for a long time. He has on video and everything. She's basically admitted it to him also. And now she's saying, oh, yeah, it's all about you and da-da-da. And he falls back in line and saying, I'm sorry and all of this. It's just too calm. He knows better. Like, come on now. What do you guys think about that one?
I mean, I mean, I think this is exactly right. This is ridiculous. This doesn't even make sense from a script standpoint.
Oh, so it's not just me. All right.
Yeah, that's the way I feel.
I'm watching this. I'm like, come on. He's saying, yeah, I'm sorry. I still have feelings for you. And like, come on. Why shouldn't it have just been hit the road, Jack, and never come back? I don't want to see you again. Get out of here. You must be out your mind. And what is her long game? She's still trying to scam him for something. Obviously, they're not married anymore. He got that annulled or whatever. So what is she still trying to get from him?
I don't know.
Don't get that one, guys. Random thoughts.
Maybe she's trying to get back in and try this all over again. Who knows?
That he's so goddamn dense and stupid, right? That she's still he's still on the hook, I guess, right? Until he's off the hook, she's gonna keep trying. Okay,
or maybe she killed Gary and she's looking for an alibi.
I really don't think she killed Gary, but I guess anything
tried
is possible.
to kill Gary, I should say.
Oh, right. Random question. What happened to Penelope?
Oh, we haven't seen Penelope this season at all.
That's what I'm saying. Where is Penelope at?
And how come she ain't on the board? She.
That's why we see her getting interviewed by the police and interrogated and all that.
He killed her baby.
If anybody had motive, but
she's in custody.
Supposedly she was in protective custody and all of that, right? Is she still there? Why is she still with Gary? Stabs up in the hospital and all of that. He's not a threat to her. Why is she still in protective custody though?
Yeah.
And don't they have enough now at this point to even charge Gary with something? Like still like. So after this, Gary's going to heal up and be scot-free after this, I guess. By the end of the season, that's my prediction. Or before the end of the season, Gary's going to be out of the hospital or plotting again. Not in jail, just going about his evil ways as usual.
My prediction is the last episode, Gary is going to be arguing with Andy, and next thing you know, they're going to be in the bed.
Y'all, I was laughing because y'all think Andy is just that easy that she's going to give it up to Robin so soon, that Gary's going to be back in there.
He's joking.
Yes.
He's joking. You cannot be asking a sincere question right now.
No, I'm being sarcastic.
Okay, all right. I was about to say, wait a damn minute.
Easy.
Yeah, we know Andy is. He tries to act all sophisticated and bougie, but easy like Sunday morning when it comes to that.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah, but I was wondering the same thing also about Sabrina and her man. Like, I thought they was going to do it the natural way now. Why are they still going through the whole process when he's on board and he loves her and da-da-da? Like, why are we doing it like this? If you're who I want to be with.
Yes, Matt. And Daryl was trying to justify what he was doing, and I thought it was just stupid. I'm like, why is he going through this freaking process that is not free?
I thought that stopped it all. Once he came and committed and said, it's about I'm going to do this now. I'm down with you. That should have been the end of that. Let's just start making this baby the natural way. If we're doing that anyway and we're down with each other, let's do it. Why go through all of that fertilization process and freezing the embryos and all that?
So
why?
Well, first of all, one of the reasons would be if she's not ready to be pregnant at this moment. That's one reason.
But she wants to be pregnant at this moment, doesn't she?
Yes.
I don't know that.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. That's why she had the guy from the bank. He was going to be a donor, and it was going to happen. It was
No,
going to
no,
happen.
it didn't mean that it was going to be implanted
Happen
in
right
her.
now. Right. But she was
It just
feeling
meant
all
the
those lovely.
fertilization was going to happen. So the fertilization has to happen so that she just knows, okay, my babies are there, and I can go grab them whenever I'm ready to go to the checkout line.
So she's just gonna put Rich's sperm on
Listen.
layaway for whenever
No,
the time comes.
no. The sperm doesn't go on layaway. The sperm actually gets introduced. Her eggs were harvested. The sperm gets introduced to the egg. It produces an embryo, and the whole thing gets frozen.
The whole thing gets frozen. Okay.
And so when
They're not going to do it the natural way. So that way, that's security for her. Even if he's not with it later on, she still has that.
She has access to it. Now she just goes and schedules her date to be implanted. But what she's not implanted with sperm. She's implanted with an embryo that has already gotten to the point of being viable.
So basically, it's like security for her. So with or without him, she can still have. So she might still do it with him the natural way, also, though.
Oh, she will do
That's
in 2
still
weeks.
a possibility.
Right, that would be something. She ends up getting pregnant, and then she's just like, "Oh well, thanks, but I'm good."
Okay. All right.
I still think
Okay, I guess
it's
does that make sense to you, Jeff?
No,
Does
it
that
doesn't. It
eloquently
makes zero
explain
sense. It makes
Sabrina's
zero sense.
mindset?
He pulled that out of his freaking behind, always trying to justify
No,
something.
I didn't.
It is simple. Yeah, I don't care. No, you
There
might
wasn't
be
an educated
factually
answer
right.
by an educated man, Sir
He
Darrell.
wa-
Wow.
he was factually right, but in reality, you know it ain't going down that way. Get out of here. She got her eggs harvested because time was ticking. Because women, they have that internal clock, uh, right?
The internal clock has to do with them running out of eggs.
But
So
that's
you
what.
gotta have.
Okay, but what I'm saying, she is ready now to have a child. Okay, so according to you, she can have the embryos waiting for another 10 years
Yes.
or however long.
Yes.
Okay, but my thing is, she's not going to be able to carry it, because that comes with risk. The older you get, from what, if I'm not mistaken, a woman, she shouldn't be having a baby in her 40s, right? Because
Women
it
are
comes with a lot more risk, right?
women are having babies this way in their 50s.
Okay, I'm saying, doesn't it come with
It
a
does
lot
come with
more
more
risk?
risk. Yes, it does.
Okay, so I don't even have to get into that. It sounds like Sabrina wants to get pregnant now. That's what I thought.
That's what I was
Not
thinking,
waiting.
but Sir Darrell is saying something else, so I don't know.
I'm not
He's
saying
pulling out
anything.
whatever he pulling without
But
you all saying the
No.
most. You saying
but
so
but
much
but on
and
You
the
all
nothing
are
at the same
asking
time.
questions. You're asking, why would somebody
right.
do this? Why would somebody do that? And I'm giving you answers. And then the answers that I'm
No,
giving, you all are acting like I'm writing the damn script.
no. I get mad when you try and make something make sense. All you got to do is say, Jeff, it
That's
don't
all
make
I'm
no
trying to do.
sense.
But it
I'm not
must make
faulting you
sense.
either
You
way. I'm
can't
just
make it make sense. Don't ask me if it makes sense. And then when I tell you how it can make sense, then you get mad at me for answering the question that you asked.
Because you
okay.
trying to
I got
justify
Darrell
it.
just giving a hypothesis on it. Okay, I got
So
you. I got
No,
you.
I'm tired. I'm
But
tired of
on
that. I don't
that
want to
same
hear
note,
all that.
didn't Rich say something along the lines of when I'm ready? Like he's not ready now for that anyway. So let me explain that. Didn't Rich say that? Like maybe I'll come around to it later on, but right now I'm not really. He's not really
That's not
100%
quite
on
what he said.
board.
He says, the
Okay, I'm
longer I'm with
paraphrasing,
you,
but
the more I'm into this. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what he said.
so he's not
So,
totally with
so
the kid now, is what I'm saying.
But he still agreed to it.
And that's why she's saying like, oh, I was expecting somebody that would be all in with it and so enthused about it and excited, and he's not really there at this time.
Yeah.
All right,
does
listen, I'm
someone
on too
like
stuck on that,
him?
guys.
I'm not getting stuck on it, but I'm just saying, like, once again, does
No,
someone like him, active, suddenly say, I want to have kids now? Does that make sense?
to suddenly, well, now you're getting deeper now. Okay, so if you feel you're going to lose somebody, you weigh all the pros and the cons. You may have a certain way of thinking and living a carefree life, whatever, no commitments, no real responsibilities. but then someone comes along, and you never know what you got till it's gone. He almost lost her, so I can see him changing his mind in that regard and saying, you know what, she's more important than not being with her. You know what I'm saying? The priority. So I don't want to lose her, so I'm going to do whatever it takes to keep her. So I can understand that mindset. That happens every day.
Yell at him.
Don't want to
Yell at him. Jeff,
No,
for
but
asking your
but
question.
let me say one thing. Is I'm just scared about 5 years later. I'm losing sleep. I can't be with my business anymore. You're moody and cranky. I didn't sign up for this. I did this for you. Yeah, I think about those things, especially when you're doing something for somebody else. Essentially, he would be doing this for
Yeah,
Sabrina, right?
yeah, but
Yeah.
life is full of consequences and decisions, right? So you
It's
deal with
true.
the
It's true.
consequences of your
True.
decisions as a man. You know, you make a decision, you think
It's
about it, the
true.
pros and the cons, you weigh it out. Nobody's twisting your arm. If you felt losing her,
Yeah.
you had to
Yeah.
lose her to continue the lifestyle you was living, then do that. Once you make that decision, then you shouldn't do it with resentments. Like you're right, you shouldn't do it with resentments. If that's the case, don't do it. If you got resentments, nope, don't. Nope, you just front. You're being an actor. You're not being truthful.
Yeah.
Let her go. If you don't want, she has her boundaries and her standards, what she wants, and she was ready to leave you for that. So I commend Sabrina for letting go of him. She was down to leave him alone, right? He wasn't down with what she wanted. He was like, nope, we're done. You can't have no more, not having sex with you no more. That's it. It's a wrap. And he thought about all of that and said, you know what? I'd rather be with you and, you know what I'm saying, and do this than not have you in my life. So he made a decision. Handle your responsibilities now if that's what you want. Does that answer your question, Jeff?
Yeah. On paper, yeah.
He said on paper.
Yeah. You saying the right things. You right. It just I think he would be miserable, and that's just what I think down the line. Yeah.
Well, if he's miserable later on, that's his own fault. You know, he had his way out. He could
Yeah.
have just got out of it. It was good while it lasted. It was good, and move on to the next one. That's not what I want. That's a big responsibility. You don't play with that. Kids and all of that. No, don't do that. That ain't cool.
It's not cool at all.
Not cool at all. People do that all the time. Bring
All
life
the
into this
time.
world like it's a joke.
Yep.
But it's not. It's the biggest responsibility ever.
That's right.
But yeah. All right, guys. Let me let you get back to your show. The episode is not finished yet, I don't think, anyway, right?
Almost, but not that. Not quite.
All right, guys. We'll talk soon.
Thank you, sir.
Oh wow, I got through the whole phone call without you guys yelling at me and Jeff Guy not hanging up on me and all of that.
Well, Jeff was busy yelling at me, so he had got it out of his system before you started.
No.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I want to go back just a half a second because I just want.
Thank you. Wilson and Taylor it is. Well, wait, no.
Yes, sir.
Fellas,
Caller.
fellas, I'm sorry to call back so soon, but something I meant to ask you guys about before this scene just reminded me. Isn't that like one of the dumbest kind of writing ever? All of a sudden, Zach and Fatima into some detective work now and have a whole board and
Starting a
come
business.
on now.
This is a silly episode all the way around. Everything
now.
about these last two episodes are giving dream, fantasy, silliness.
And they're actually going back to it. I'm sure they had other scene before. Okay, it's nice and cute, okay, but keep it moving. Now you're going back into it again. Like this is going to be a part of the show now. So they're going to be really doing detective work in the coming episodes now.
Let's hope not.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's all I got. Okay, bye.
All right.
Why? I haven't seen him since my wedding. I need to make sure he's okay.
What you need to do is go see your fiance.
Wow.
I literally do not care at all about Gary.
Okay. But you can't afford to let the authorities know that.
They already
That
know
would
it.
cement you as their primary subject. I'm telling you, it's not a good idea to go see Jordan right now.
Wait, how would the FBI or the police know that I went to go see Jordan?
You're being watched, Andy, I guarantee it.
Pause it.
What?
Pause it.
Listen.
Like, why is she like, why doesn't she know these things? Like, she just oblivious to, like, I mean, like, she had never watched an episode of Matlock or something. Murder She Wrote. You, she's just so shocked that she's being watched. Murder investigation. This isn't a speeding ticket. It's some serious stuff. She just act like she has no legal expertise at all. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. She's acting like a
I
fool.
want to go see. I want to go see Jordan right now. Let me grab my purse. He's like, what? What? Go see Jordan?
Yeah, but he
You
also
can't go see
jumped off in a
him.
whole different way. I can't let you do that. Like, I mean, they're putting all these nuanced things in there. Maybe they're trying to make me think that he is a killer and a bad person at this point. But I'm still telling you that dude killed Gary or tried to kill Gary.
Who? Who?
Robin.
Robin?
He's been my main suspect since I saw his face.
Oh, because of the because of Gary trying to take over the.
Gary
I forgot what
successfully
Gary
taken
did
it.
to them.
He took his business away. He had him get a loan and then have the loan called back, and then didn't have the money in order to pay the debt, and we never heard back on that. That's the crazy. Let me just stop. That pisses me off still.
So you think it's just a coincidence that Robin breezes back into town when
No, I think he
Gary
killed.
gets?
I think he tried to kill Gary. I think.
I'm.
I think we've lost Jeffrey Jordan. Everybody. This is problematic. If we've lost Jeffrey Jordan, this is problematic. All right, hold on, everybody. Let me just disconnect him there and see whether or not we can. I think he's rejoining us. All right. What?
But even you have paused on the Even you have paused because usually I would just disappear, but even you paused on the live also.
But we're back.
All right, what was I saying? Crap, I forgot.
And he's gone
Am I
again.
back?
Wait, what is going on? Hold on. Say something, Jeff.
Mic one check. 1 2 1 2.
What is
Mic
going
one
on?
check.
Okay.
Mic one check. 1 2 1 2.
There you go. Now you're
I
back.
forgot what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying though.
You were talking about I don't know. And I can't rewind it.
About Robin.
Oh, you were talking about how he mysteriously came back, and I was saying that I think he killed or tried. He came back to kill.
No. Well, even I'm just saying. You're saying it's not a coincidence that he breezed back into town and Gary just had okay.
Yes.
That's all I was saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, somebody's getting fired.
Oh, Fatima laid hands.
What was your old saying that you used to tell your daughters about putting your hands on a guy?
Well, don't do it. I'm answering your question. You ready to yell at me?
Okay. Because you want to sugarcoat it. Go ahead.
No. I'm not going to sugarcoat it at all because Fatima's actually proving my point here. Don't put your hands on a man without expecting to get hit back and preparing for it before it happens. Fatima got her gun. I'm saying don't be so stupid as to go around slapping on dudes and then just making yourself a just open victim. You just standing there, you're gonna get hit back, and then you just all shocked that a retaliation came. That is sheer stupidity.
All right. What you rate the episode?
A 5.5.
I'm right with you. Yeah, I'll say 6. Yeah,
Six.
'cause I took
I
it
can
off.
see
I
the
took off a
stretch
lot
to a
of points.
six, but yeah, this was silly. Let's just come on, get it together. Next episode, let's just let's bring this home and somehow get past this.
Get past it.
Yeah,
Get past it.
season 8, episode 3. Come on, give us something. All right, Jeffrey, give them their marching orders.
All right. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I think we coming back later this week with Zatima episode, either Wednesday or Thursday, something like that.
It won't be
We're gonna do
Thursday.
it.
It won't be Thursday, but it could be Wednesday or Friday or Saturday, depending on Jeff's schedule. And another Sisters.
Yep, another
Yeah.
Sisters.
All right, everybody. We will see
Oh.
you soon.
Later.